Okay, let's just meet with Dia for now. Wait, before I do that, I need to make sure something. So there is that. There's this. Okay. Facades. Okay, I can just walk down first, but I also need to check my Twitch and just set up with exportation. Okay. And let's go meet with Dia. Oh, what's this? There's also something down there.
Follow
Interesting.
the wind.
Interesting. Let me just mark that off the map. Just help. Oh, that was how you're supposed to get it. Whoops. Whatever. What's done is done. Hi guys.
Hey, Kale and Yula! Oh, Adia is here too! Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon.
Hi, Kale.
How are you? Did you rest well?
Yes, I
Yep,
did.
this is a comfortable place to rest. I guess that's one thing here that's better than the desert. But other than that, there's not much going for this place.
Saying things like that isn't going to help, Adia.
But it's the truth. The desert is full of terrible memories for me. Being there was like... yeah, like wading through thick mud.
That's a weird way to put it. Actually, if you hadn't mentioned it, Paimon would have already forgotten that this domain is in the desert.
Yeah, with all the trees and grass and all.
I know what you mean. The air here isn't at all like the desert. It's very humid. Almost as if we're in the rainforest. It's a very familiar feeling for me.
Everyone looks well rested. If you're ready, we can start making our way to the jungle north of here.
Okay.
Good luck, everyone! I'll be rooting for you.
Hold on. I said we, didn't I? No need to say goodbye, because you're coming too.
Huh? But wait, I'm just the mascot!
Yes, but
You can't back out this time, Adia. The manager of the fairgrounds is waiting to see you. She said Adia is the only person who could help.
fairgrounds.
Yes, Kale and I discovered a fairgrounds in the forest.
The person in charge of it seems to be a Spotamod scholar. A scholar? But what's she doing there? Researching the forest ley lines?
Oh, I wish there were ley lines here that I could ever study. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. I'd better come along then.
Hey, she's actually doing something. Yay! Actually, before I go, kind of want to get a chest over there. Yeah. Oh, I'm so low in health. This should be fine, right? Just quickly, just get. Actually, wait. I'm going the correct direction. No. This is completely correct. Never mind. This is completely correct.
Not now.
Let's heal. Die. Okay. Very nice.
Curiosity deserves a reward.
Okay, chest marked. Okay, let's proceed onwards. You, this looks suspicious. Hey. Water ball. Should be enough.
Curiosity deserves a reward.
There's something else here though. Whatever. Let's just proceed onwards. Are you something suspicious? No. Is there something in here? No. This is suspicious. Hi there, my friend. That thing also seems a bit suspicious. Let me mark that off first. What's
Time to go.
here? Okay, sure. Yoink. Ooh. Aiming. Oh, let's change real quick. Mia.
Are you going to hold a festival?
Yoink. Wait, I'm supposed to grab something, aren't I? Over there, I see. Climb it! 2 and 3. Onwards! Okay, wait, I can't do that with. Oh wow, this is awkward. There we go. Took a while.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Okay. Now let's just carry on. Oh, that thing is very suspicious. Projector seems about right though. So what's here? Picked up a gleaming lamp's brilliant mirror. Change color light lamps. So, oh, hi there. Sure. Am I supposed to pick this up or something? Was that? Oh no, that's
Time to
here.
go.
I see. So it's a
fateful
chest. Brilliant mirror. Okay. Sure.
Time for a light
Oh,
show.
wrong thing.
Hey,
Let's grab all the plants. You are a bit suspicious. Yeah, some potatoes. Sure, let's mark that off the map. And sorry guys, but I'm gonna need these chests. Use it. Oh, God damn. There we go. I'm burning, so. Yoink.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
Chests. I should mark that off the map real quick. Something up here. Are you interactable? Actually, I can just check, can't I? Hmm. That means there must be something nearby. You should be there, right? Oh no, never mind. You. Sure. Cool.
Now that's what I call treasure.
Okay, more lamps and stuff. Seems like it wants orange, I guess. Radius, it will be sublimited.
Off we go.
Not sure what quite that means, but. Ew. Oh, wait, what? Why was that so hard? Okay, whatever.
Even better than I imagined.
Let's
It's
just
my
talk to
lucky day.
Idia first.
Adventure
Actually, this is not
time.
Idia, is it?
Finally, someone has arrived.
That is not Idia.
sorry to keep you waiting, Maimuna. We've brought Adia with us.
Mimuna.
Thank you, Kale. It's been quite some time since I've seen you, Idia. To be honest, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
A mother or something?
If anything, I thought you'd be curled up somewhere crying alone.
Hey, you shouldn't be saying things like that.
Doesn't seem to be the first time Paimon's heard someone say that about a Dia, though.
Heh.
You wanna see me cry? Fine. I'll stop crying right here!
Don't need to do that. We're a bit tight on time.
No, please don't!
All right, I shouldn't have said that. Now, who are these two?
I am Traveler,
And Paimon is Paimon!
correct?
They're reliable helpers. Lucky for you that I found them. You'd better be more careful about how you speak to them, okay?
Of course. Good to meet you. You may call me Maymuna. For the sake of time, we should forego the usual pleasantries. Please follow me.
Hey, is someone that's fast and direct. Okay. Is there anything here that's suspicious? Doesn't look like it. Okay, moving on. What's that crystal on top? It's cool. Oh, wrong place. This place looks really barren. Oh god. Quiet and creepy. So many lights and everything. What's this? Something here? Okay, whatever. Let's not get distracted. Onwards.
Wow! Look at that huge tent!
Amazing, isn't it? I helped make it. What fun would a fairground be without a tent, right?
Really? Paimon knew you couldn't be so pathetic. You just act modest all the time to hide your actual abilities. Huh?
What is it, Kale?
Sorry. I'm not sure if I should tell you. I'm afraid it might dampen the mood.
That's not important. Please, just speak your mind.
You not comfortable with the circus?
Well, there are lots of vendor booths set up here, but there's no one running them. In fact, there's no one at this fair at all. It looks pretty deserted.
The truth is, this used to be an exciting and bustling place. But just a few days ago, something happened, and it seemed like...
Everything turned upside down?
Like, the world was suddenly flipped upside down?
Yes, exactly. Something fell from the central hub into the tent and knocked down the crystal light that was hanging at the top.
Oh, the crystal light.
Mm-hmm. I remember a certain someone said that we should have beautiful lights to celebrate at a fair, and made us that crystal light. But once the light fell, the tent became a complete mess and the Hydro Eidolons were trapped inside. Just when I was at my wit's end, a man from the Lawrence clan came and offered his assistance.
Wait, he offered to help you?
Sus.
Yes, and he refused to listen to any of my warnings. He just walked straight into the tent, and then...
Yes? And then?
Yeah, don't leave us hanging here! What happened?
And that's it. He became trapped inside along with the Hydro Eidolons.
Ooh, another victim.
Oh no, we have to do something! We can't just leave him there, Maymuna!
I know, but the situation inside might be more difficult than you think. You should mentally prepare yourselves.
Just talking about it is a waste of time. Since we're already here, let's go and scout out the situation ourselves.
All right, this way, please.
Onwards. Okay. Wait, we enter it? Wait, what? What do you... Why do we enter it? This doesn't seem like a good idea.
There used to be a large stage inside, but after everything got shaken up, it seems the very nature of the entire place was altered. The lamps and crystal light that were hanging above have all fallen down, which makes repairs near impossible.
Wait, so you mean it's difficult to move around in there?
Yes, mainly because of the lights. Do any of you have experience being on stage? Once the stage lights turn on, everyone's attention is focused on you.
I can't stand that feeling. Having everyone's attention focused solely on me would just make me feel terrible.
Aha.
Me too! I'm no good at speaking in front of people. And then to have everyone staring at you. Ugh. Just the thought of it makes me shudder.
Sounds like you have some things you haven't been able to let go of yet.
Please don't laugh. I'm trying my best to change that, but there are still some things I can't overcome. Like when there's a lot of people around, or when people are staring at me.
Well, that completely makes sense due to your trauma.
No, there's nothing funny about that. And you know what? It's not a bad thing to care when other people are looking. That's my opinion anyway. Think about it. Only people who have high standards for themselves would worry about failing to meet others' expectations.
Yep, that's fair.
You have many good qualities, Kale. I bet if you had to learn dance since childhood like myself, then you'd be an even better dancer than me.
No way! That would be impossible.
I can relate. I know exactly how she feels.
Maybe we should find a time for you to learn with me. And one day, you will become an outstanding dancer too. By that time, you'll be so focused on performing your beautiful moves that you'll no longer worry about an audience watching you.
Wow. You are so passionate about this that she's practically glowing now. Really? You do that? You wouldn't think I look stupid and secretly laugh at me, would you?
You really think I'm that kind of person? Fine. Vengeance will be mine.
Oh, no! Of course not. Alright, please teach me.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot to do something. Maybe I should have checked a few things before I did it. Sounds about right. Okay, never mind.
Seems there's no need for me to warn you again. Anyway, you just need to open the curtain and you'll be able to see the stage.
Okay. If you say so. Carly and you. You did, right? I see.
Wait, what's the thing in the middle there?
That's my crystal light! It's been locked up.
Well, let's figure out a way to fix this. Looks like we need to raise the platform underneath the crystal light.
If I remember correctly, the stage controls should be somewhere around here.
Install. Imprisonment rings.
It seems we have to use the colorful lens to make the light change colors.
Okay, over there now. Hi there. I don't see a real need to fight you guys, so I should just install this. I can't perform it during combat. I see the issue now. Oh my god.
More
Okay,
speed.
that's fine. I install it now?
That's one way of shining new light on the problem.
Hey, Maimuna? Do you happen to know someone named Sino?
No, never heard that name before. Why do you ask?
Oh, never mind then. I was just thinking you two would have a lot in common.
Back to the situation at hand. We should probably head into the passage.
Oh no, I should have listened to the finish thing.
Hello? Is anyone here? If you can hear me, please help!
Ah yes, the Lawrence clan member.
Lessig Lawrence?
Who are you? Who has the audacity to utter my full name?
Whoa. Wait a second. That's a face.
You sure don't look like you're in any condition to be talking like that.
Yep, he's a member of the Lawrence clan, all right. Even though he's hanging on by a thread, he still insists on
Oh, hi
clinging to
there.
meaningless etiquette.
Oh boy.
You. What are you doing here? Huh. Have you come here to mock me, Eula?
If you would just think for a moment, it should be pretty obvious why we are here. Yet, now you're intentionally trying to provoke me? Of course, you don't have to accept my help. After all, aristocrats are naturally superior and need no help from others.
Yes, thanks for the reminder. I don't need help from the likes of you.
I don't think he really means it, Eula. His tone was harsh, but he keeps glancing at you from the corner of his eyes. It's my opinion as the healer that he needs help.
Okay. He's been trapped for so long that it seems he's forgotten how to hold a decent conversation. How ridiculous. Let's go. We'll leave the stage to this person who'd rather save face than save his own life.
Okay.
Hey, no, wait! Halt! You cannot just leave me here. We're both of the Lawrence bloodline after all.
Hey, you're the one that declined the offer for help, okay?
Helping me when necessary certainly won't tarnish your prestige. If anything, my embarrassing predicament will be overshadowed by your virtuous deed. We must uphold the prestige and dignity of the family.
Changes. They seem immune to Electro. Okay, to be fair, it is... I wouldn't say they made changes, but it's just that I think they remove their ability to be knocked back. And you probably don't want to use shields against the wolves, cause decay. So yeah. You don't really need to play Mono Hydro, but you need hard CC. Which is like Petrify, Freeze. Yeah, you need those things, I feel. It wasn't hard, or it wasn't too bad, I would say. It's either you do enough damage or just enough CC. So, yeah. Kind of annoying.
This is the best reason you could come up with? You think tacking on the word family will be enough to talk me into helping you?
Cause of the Electro... Oh.
You should be ashamed for your careless actions. It's because of you that
Well,
we all had
okay.
to come here.
I wouldn't recommend putting Raiden on field too long as well, because of the blessing of the moon as well. Well, so having like a singular main DPS is probably weaker than having like 4 sub DPS in this current Spiral Beast cycle, that is. But hey, if you can complete it, then that should be fine, right?
Seems everyone in the Lawrence clan is this way. They'll do anything to save face.
All right. Looks like it's time for the mascot to step in.
Well, yeah. It's annoying. It's just because they have that level advantage, right? So yeah, I would say that. Yeah, do they have cryo resistance? I'm not too sure. Yeah, it didn't feel like that to me, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, I didn't really use cryo. For Pyro Herald, you kind of need water, not cryo. So yeah, water is the main thing that destroys the shield. So, yep. Unfortunately, yeah, they kind of limit who you can use for those stages. Well, what can you do, right?
Here you go. One for Eula and one for Lessig.
What is this? Candy?
Thanks.
Oh, the smell! It's just like the aroma I smelled coming from the lens.
Yes, that's right. Enjoying something sweet always lightens the mood.
Oh, thank you, Miss Mascot. I certainly do feel much better now.
So he's willing to thank someone else, but not me.
You're kind of the traitor of the Lawrence clan, Eula. So,
Eula has been worrying about you the past few days and asked me several times regarding how to find you. But now that you two have been reunited, I won't have to keep answering her questions anymore. Oh, I'm so happy.
Wow. Hey, she's just like me for real, for real. Full studies, try 50 different teams, almost one. Oh, floor 1. I see, I see. Floor 1. Floor 1 is the... Okay, if you want, you could... This is not a good idea, but you could have Geo and Electro on the first team, just so that you can make it so that the wolves take more damage if they fully accumulate the specific elemental damage. But there is also the issue of the Pyrolactor, which you confirm need a Hydro character. I would recommend Xingqiu. For the second team, it's just a DPS check. So depends on what you want to do there.
Let me clarify one thing. I don't care what happens to him. If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then...
Ooh. Okay, then do you want like harder CC like swirling? Just in case, so you can group the small ones up together so you can... Hyperbloom is just not a thing. Yeah, because they keep inputting their own element inside, so there's not really much point. Hyperbloom. First one, no, you can't put Hyperbloom on the first team. It's too difficult due to the Pyrolactor. Well then, not much you can do. If you have Raiden is definitely gonna be on the first team. Ayaka, well, if you have a Hydro unit, you must put it on the first team. That's just how the Pyrolactor works, unfortunately. You can try, but I'm not sure if you can't clear it, then that's... Ooh, by far the slowest team. Where do you have something to group them up? Raiden has... It's a bit better when enemies are grouped up. I think you should use Raiden's Burst Moon. Ooh, by far. Oh shit. Well then. I'm pretty sure you have Ito, right? You could try use Ito then. But that wouldn't help you for the Pyrolactor, unfortunately.
Eula will never admit that she actually cares about him. Yeah, you're probably right.
If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then at least give me another piece of candy.
Oh, sure. I still have more.
Sorry. I admit my mistake. I know I've caused heaps of trouble for all of you.
Well, Albedo, Goro, Mona. Maybe you want to switch Mona for Xingqiu, if you have Xingqiu build, that is. Because Xingqiu has a better ICD for the Lector. So he can apply more Hydro application. Mona is a bit slow, I would say, for Hydro application, since she has pretty high ICD.
Why couldn't you have just said that earlier?
I'm back. Oh? Have you already finished catching up? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind us.
All right, then let's clean things up here and keep working our way toward getting the crystal light fixed. Ah, there's no need to push yourself in your condition, Lessig.
I'll take him and find some place for him to rest. I happen to be a little tired myself.
All right. I'll leave my cousin to you then. You'd better rest up and regain your strength before we settle things, Lessig.
Okay. Sure. Going up. Oh right, I have no healing, so damage I take is permanent.
Now, let's see if there's any way to keep raising the platform higher. We probably will need to find a mechanism that's like a lamp.
Strange. Is that really the Lessig that I know?
You shouldn't always judge people based on the way you knew them before. People change, and people can always make different choices.
What's the catalyst? No. No, seriously, if you have their ultimate, it is way faster, just because of how ICD works. If you're talking about consistency, Mona would be more consistent since you don't really need her, what's it called? You don't really need to have her ultimate to use Hydro application. But if you have the ultimate for Yellen or Xingqiu, it will be a faster ICD to kill to destroy the Pyro shield. It's just how the applications work. Hmm.
The colored pieces of the bolt have melted.
Yes, the lens is made of materials that are easily melted.
Oh, look! There's a water droplet over there!
Ah, a hydroidolin. It must have been trapped in the
You
curtain.
might want to try
But at least it seems to be
grouping
okay.
enemies up with Swirl or something. Okay. Weird. Okay. That's kind of useless. Oh, it's here. Okay. Ooh.
Wow! Paimon thought it looked big from the outside. This place is massive!
It is a magical tent, after all. The inside is much larger than it appears from the outside. Haven't you heard stories with this sort of thing before?
Yeah, I know. That means you have to sacrifice either Noel or Albedo if you really want Soling. But Soling also doesn't really work with Mono Geo. So I really don't know quite how to help you.
Oh, another path has appeared! This should be the last level.
I see. Hydro Catalyst. Because the team I used was like, what's it called? Kazuha, Raiden, who else? Maybe I can check my Battle Chronicles actually. Maybe that'll be simpler. But I did just do it like 30 minutes ago, so maybe it's not updated. Let me just go back to my VODs and see how I did it. So Paradise, okay, it's saved already. So the team I used was Kazuha, Xingqiu, Diona, and Yaemiko. It worked. I wouldn't say it worked well, but it worked. I think it's because I took care of. No. Wait, are you talking about floor 11? Wait, are you talking about floor 11 or floor 12? If you're talking about floor 12, I used Kazuha, basically Kazuha National. Kokomi, eh? What's Kokomi on the other side? Let's see. Yeah, I just used the vape comp for Kazuha. It wasn't say the best idea, but I still got it. I think. Oh wait, no. That's I'm looking at the wrong comp. Sorry. No, yeah, it's Kazuha, Xingqiu, Diona, and Yaemiko. Don't know how that worked, but that worked. You can go back to my VOD if you wanna see how I cleared it.
Yes, don't worry. We're almost to the top of the tent.
Though I do solely believe that it's because of Kazuha that I cleared that within time.
The last thing we need to do is raise the crystal light to the very top of the tent. After the stage collapsed, I realized that having it raised only halfway makes it look a lot like the stage at the Grand Bazaar. Have any of you visited the Grand Bazaar before?
Oh yeah, most certainly.
No, I haven't.
I have. I've gone there a few
Miko
times with
Yellen.
Master Tainari.
Oh shit. Legion Healer. Okay, this is a bad idea, but if you I see. But if you basically just discard the need for a healer since you're in just the first chamber, just don't care for a healer, would you be able to do it? I know the wolves are there and decay is still a thing. But if you neglect a healer, that means you could put another sub DPS in. Would that help with your time? Possibly. Since it's just the first chamber and you could just repeat it after that if you want to continue on.
The place is bustling with all kinds of vendors. And if you're lucky, you can see Nulu perform her dance.
Oh, a dance from Sumeru? I'd like to see that myself. If only it were on the way back, then we could stop there.
Because for me, is Kazuha just basically neglects all the damage just because he could fly. I see. So you're having trouble killing the wolves. It's not exactly the Lecter. So basically, you just need to kill the wolves fast before they can start bleeding on you. Or decay in this case.
It doesn't matter if it's on the way or not. I would be happy to take you whenever you have time, Eula.
Great. I'll take you up on that offer.
Yeah!
2, 3,
Now that Paimon
4.
thinks about it,
So
we've
Mono
already been
Geo.
there more
If Mono
times
Geo
than
is working
Paimon
out
can
well,
remember.
there wouldn't be any change.
Really? My father used to help with festivities at the Grand Bazaar and would always give me candy during the
that's fair.
events.
It's because of the Lecter, it limits the team comp. That's why it hurts.
I was just a kid and didn't understand anything. I was happy as long as he gave me some candy. To me, fairs and festivals were the best things ever.
Yeah, that's fair. So basically, you need something that deals very good ICD. However, Noel must be inside plus albedo for your damage, right?
I always thought my father was amazing and wanted to be just like him when I grew up.
But aren't you a scholar in the academia, Maimuna? As far as I know, scholars seldom could spend time doing anything but research. I doubt you could have time to assist your father in preparing festivities.
Yeah, seems you read me like a book.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's cause Noel has pretty low charge.
When I had the choice between becoming who I wanted to be and who my parents wanted me to be, I ended up choosing the latter. But I was never happy about it.
Huh. That's almost the exact opposite of Eula's situation.
You must have already realized that. Why else would you set up all the booths here and make this place like a fairgrounds?
Yes, but I'm still not as happy as I imagined I would be. I realized that attending a fair and running a fair are two completely different things. The main reason my childhood was so fun and carefree is because my family worked hard. But my father knew how difficult and tiring running a fair could be, so he wanted to push me towards academics. But in the end, I didn't do well in either. I gave up on myself and resorted to investigating ley lines in the desert. Some things happened, and then I accidentally ended up here. I finally had a chance to make my wish of running a fair come true. But after seeing everything come crashing down, I feel like I've lost the strength to go on.
It's not as bad as you make it out to be, Maimuna. No need to feel so down. You have the courage to change, and you've been actively guiding us on this journey. Someone who's given up on themselves could never do these things.
Cannot use Geoteam, cause anti-physical. I shield the characters. Oh yeah, the Black Serpent Knights. Technically you could. Nobody's saying you can't. It's just you charge them up. So basically, your shield just needs to be strong enough to tank them all. If you really want to tank them, that is. It's gonna be really hard because you need to mix dodging in there, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of a shield character, but hey.
Oh, Kale.
If you want, you could try.
I understand my situation better than anyone. You don't need to try to comfort me.
It's not that I'm trying to comfort you. It's just that
Ooh.
people sometimes don't realize
I
that
see,
their
I
actions
see.
speak louder than words. Believe me, This is something that I learned from my time together with Eula.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing. Now, let's get that crystal light fixed.
Oh shit. Oh, it's the shield character, is it not? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's more of when they have their own shield out that they are immune to geo or physical damage. But the thing is, he usually has that shield out, so it's annoying. Yeah, that's true. So you can't use geo there. Damn.
All
Ooh,
right.
that's gotta hurt. But at least they group them up for you. So if you have anything, you could just burst them, or at least try to. It's not gonna be easy by any means. Okay. Slow and tits. Tits. Okay. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. That's fair. Oh, I see. Room 1A. I see, I see. Ah, wow. Bad. I'm bad. I'm over here.
Good. That should do it.
Floor 1.
Hey, Edea! We're back!
Oh, I was starting to wonder what was taking you so long. But don't worry, Lessig is recovering well. I'm pretty good at taking care of people. Seems I've found another good thing about myself.
I don't know if I should be worried for him or happy for her.
The shadow. It's massive. Wait. The shadow just now. It's.
Into Yelanin. 可亲遥遥星球相连。I see. The first thing is fine. 星球遥遥 is. Not 星球. 可亲遥遥 seems a bit weird to me, but. Sure. Doesn't seem like the Dendro application's enough.
Seems he still might need a little more time to recover. Tell me,
Why is Hyper
everything
Bloom
go well
comms
for you
so?
all?
I wouldn't know too much about Hyper Bloom comms either.
Of course. With a team like the Traveler, Paimon, Kale, and Eula, they're at least 40 times more reliable than you ever were.
Only 40 times more reliable? That means I'm still pretty good then.
Wow, she's setting her standards pretty low.
I guess it's impossible to feel like you've lost once you've already given up. I'm a little concerned about how comfortable you are with that.
Huh? What has happened? How did I get outside of the tent? Ah, that's right. I remember meeting Eula, and then. Oh, my head.
Ah, I see. Century. I see, I see.
Oh, you're awake now.
I wouldn't stop
Don't
you.
worry. That's just a side effect of your
That's how
treatment,
you wanna play.
Lessig.
Oops, I just hit my table.
I'm afraid I still feel a little disoriented.
Lessig Lawrence.
Oh, it's you, Eula. All right, I'll do it. I'll come back to Mondstadt with you and abandon my wild efforts to restore the Lawrence clan.
Interesting. Now you want to talk. Seems like you've had a change of heart. In that case, maybe you'll be able to explain everything in detail for us now.
I admit it, yes. I came here in hopes of finding a way to restore the Lawrence clan to its former glory. But it was a long journey, and I didn't always know the way. I passed through Liyue and Sumeru. There was even a time when I lost my wallet and had to live in the wild. But the peculiar thing is, I realized that nobody knew me out there. Not a single person even cared about the Lawrence clan. You and I are like glass pawns that were raised in shackles. We were taught to act like nobles, but outside the walls of our home, the people of Mondstadt despised us. Such pompous, hateful, and stubborn teaching. It all culminated to making us cling to the old aristocratic dogma in an attempt to maintain our pride. It's like a never-ending game of tug-of-war, but it is meaningless. You understand. Or I should say, you have already long understood. But I'm afraid that I have only just realized this.
Paimon sorta understands what Lessig is saying.
Everything he said is true. Your family is probably unaware that you've already changed how you see things.
Yes, this has all happened recently. After coming to this domain, I realized the Mondstadt that I want is one where not everyone fears me. All that I and many other members of the Lawrence clan long for is a place where we can live peacefully with others.
Fair enough.
Lessig, both you and I never had anything to do with the glory of the Lawrence clan. That is all in the past. We are just ordinary people.
I originally planned on returning to Mondstadt after taking care of things here. I never thought you would come here. I was completely shocked, which is why I reacted like I did.
See, people can always make different choices. And it seems that Lessig has also chosen to become someone he truly wants to be.
Yes, about that. I'm afraid I haven't quite found my own purpose in life yet.
Ooh.
That's all right. Being able to clearly choose between becoming who you want to be and who your parents wanted you to be is already a step in the right direction. How to find true happiness is probably one of the most difficult research topics of all.
That's fair.
I have a suggestion for you, Lessig. Why don't you return to Mondstadt and tell your parents what you just told us?
Uh-huh.
They'll probably try to tear me limb from limb. But what about you? Did you ever tell your family about what you think?
This is something that I've been thinking about too. Perhaps the two of us can sit down with the rest of the clan and discuss it with them. The Lawrence clan is just like this stage. It was once home to glorious performances, but those days are now long gone. And it is time for the stage to be updated.
She's so solid and tough, but also clear and open, like an ice cube. Is that why she's able to dance anytime and anywhere she wishes?
Are you all done talking now?
Wow, rude.
Yes, I think so. By the way, that is for you. Please take it. I found it on Lessig earlier.
Oh, one of the components.
Oh, it's one of the missing components! Wait, so you had it all this time? Why didn't you give it to me familiar.
Because she found it on Lessig.
Well, you didn't ask. All right, I admit it. I forgot about it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, we'll let the traveler hold on to it for now.
Wait, this looks like... It looks pretty familiar. Have we seen one of these before?
A candy box.
Ah, right! I also bought a similar box at the last festival.
Yes, people often use this kind of box for candy at festivals. This was one of the materials originally used to create the tent. But now that the tent has been repaired, we no longer need it. Eating the candy from the box as an adult will never be as delicious as it was when you were a kid. But if you really think about it, there are way more things you can eat as an adult.
Ah, so when it comes down to it, eating candy is sort of like life. It's just another choice.
So, as of now, we've already collected 3 of the missing components. Only 1 more to go. I'm sorry that repairing the tent took so much of everyone's time. You should all head back and have a rest. I'll lead the way.
Hey. Oh, there's a... Oh. Hi there. Okay, well, then... Yeah, just don't. Yeah, then just probably don't. Aha. I see, I see. Then yeah, just don't. Begin game. Okay, you know what? I'll do these things later. Let's just go back first. Just don't use Raiden then. It's not worth it. I see, I see. Yeah, then it's not worth it. Just don't.
Hey, Kokomi! You're already here! Oh, you're back. I trust your adventures to the forest
Ah,
went smoothly.
damn. Honestly, I was using Raiden more of Electro Applicator more than anything. So I just used her E and then just ignored her. Like, only use her burst to do the initial burst damage if you really need to. Just don't remain as her if she's doing too little.
Yep, you could say that. How about you? Up to anything today? Well, I suppose it's time I told you that as the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I shouldn't actually be here now. The truth is that a relic known as the Shinro Casket was lost from Watatsumi Island long ago. But recently, an orb matching the relic's description suddenly began emitting light, almost as if it was guiding people to it. This is what led me to find the relic's whereabouts. I wasn't lying when I said that. Goro has often told me that sitting at home reading light novels is not the best of practices, and that I should try to get out more. As I made my way from Watatsumi Island to Sumeru, I enjoyed a variety of breathtaking sights. It really is a beautiful nation. I even stayed in the rainforest for several days. I was surprised to find that the relic had ended up in the desert. I knew it was somewhere here, but I still couldn't pinpoint the exact location. Though I feel that Idia was not intentionally trying to hide anything from us, this domain does have plenty of secrets. I'm sure you've sensed that too. Now that you mention it, a lot did happen today. I see. When you found Lessig, did you also happen to find any clues related to this domain? I'm afraid that he was caught up in his thoughts and didn't pay attention to his surroundings. Actually, before the world was flipped upside down, this domain didn't look anything like this. Hey everyone! Oh, I hope we're not interrupting your conversation. It's alright. You two did a lot today. Care to join me for a cup of tea? Sure. That would be perfect. Eula and I just made some snacks.
Okay, off they go.
Turns out Edea has a cooking stove and oven. Seriously, why didn't she mention it earlier?
Oh, so did you make us some moon pies?
No, I made something called storm crust pie. You should try one, Traveler.
And I made some pita pockets. You could try some, Kokomi. It should taste great with tea.
Wait, where do you get all these ingredients from? Like, what? When does this place have food?
Sorry. I should call you General. Oh, I would be happy to try some. By the way, Eula, how's your cousin doing now?
Oh, him. You would never guess, but he's busy over by the oven now.
Hey. Oh, that's part 2? Oh, that's pretty fast. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm doing quests, so unfortunately. Oh, what is this? Oh, interesting. Okay, I shall do those next time. Finch's cutest. Unfortunately, yeah, I want to do the quests first. Next morning. Okay, sure. Maybe I can find some people. Hi. Madiha. Hot radish balls and steak. Wait a second, that seems like horrible financial advice. Maybe because you're broke. She's just broke. Oh, what's this? It looks cute, I guess. Delusion. Oh, wow. Can it even be mass produced within a year? This seems like a scam. This seems like a scam. Oh, this is one of the things. Ah, I see. Okay, never mind. I shouldn't have been here.
Time to go.
Wait, I wanted to come here to feed apples to somebody. Yeah, these guys. Before I waited to the next day. Hey.
Brings a smile to my
Thank you
face.
for read. Apples, kind gas, traditionals. Electro characters, electro shoot. Yeah. Painful. Ooh. Okay, so that's done. I can delete that off my map. That is done as well. Wait a second. Courtyard to the third. Okay, so yeah, let's just wait till Wednesday then. Where's the clock? Dia is at the central location. Oh, she's below me. Oh, well. Hey guys, how you doing?
Really? You do that? Oh, but that's too much. I can't.
Okay, first half, second half without any electro characters. I see. Yeah, they have a lot of health, and they don't have a tendency to group up as well. So yeah.
No, really, it's alright. We want to do everything we can for the domain.
Yes, and to be completely fair, I'm the one who caused this terrible mess in the first place.
Oh? What happened? Did Paimon miss something?
Hello, you two. Lessig was just telling us what happened.
Perhaps you should allow me to explain. I'm afraid it was I who caused all this trouble in the domain.
Ooh.
Yes, it was Lessig.
To be precise, I saw a most exquisite water orb at the entrance of the domain. It reminded me of an astrolabe my grandfather gave me when I was 7 years old. I was curious if it could rotate, so I reached out and touched it. Little did I know that it was the core of this entire domain. What I mean to say is, I knew something was wrong as soon as the whole place started flipping.
It's not just your fault. I failed in my responsibilities as the caretaker here. Oh, I knew I should have put the core somewhere more secure.
Oh, you mean the big ball of water at the entrance? Yes, that's the one. Anyway, after giving it some thought, Lessig has offered to perform some more repairs and maintenance to help support the domain.
Oh yay. Okay. Emmy is one cryo-immune, one hydro-immune, electro-immune, dendro-immune. Shrek. How could you do it? Wait, are they? I guess. Wait, let me just go check back my. Let me just go check back my stream real quick.